We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto District of Seattle. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started.
And off we go from Seattle.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
As it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
You look at this Niner defense.
There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 47 yards.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
70, 19, Charger, 19, Charger.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll take this from the 9 down to 7. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
2nd and 7.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
19, Charger, 19, Charger.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
His 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at their own 23.
Get set. Get set.
On play action, they'll throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Back to throw, Purdy. Now inside the 25.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk,
56 yards.
and the Niners are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70. Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Come on. Come on. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taken in at the 22. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
Touchdown, 49ers!
Trevion Henderson, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Seahawks 7. Jacob Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Hawk 7.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
You look at this Niner defense.
They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
It is so difficult to run the ball against that defensive front. They make short gains like that feel like 10 to 15-yard runs. Everything's an effort.
2nd and 11.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Michael Williams in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
60 Maverick, 60 Viking, 18. 18, Pioneer.
They'll set up to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And that is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
Let's take it inside his own 40. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Trevion Henderson.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 21-7.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
He finds Smith and Jigba.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards for number 11.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
The Seahawks had a woeful 1-12 on the year. And whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well, because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of somewhere.
Ken Walker, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. Myers connects on the PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Pushing his way through. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the jump.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A give for Walker running right. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
Now back to throw. The 49ers get there. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Bronco, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're not panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Sticking with Walker on second down. Oh, what a move. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up the first down with his very next run.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
The same target, same result. It's Kittle.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
They gain him 28 yards there and give him a first down.
To the right side, this is Henderson. And he's going to get this one down to the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Seahawks 45-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Purdy. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Ayuk goes in motion. Shotgun now with Purdy.
And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10.
He'll try and do this himself.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian Watson
In the final seconds of the first half.
and the 49ers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 26. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball, then limit that gain.
Again, it's Henderson. Only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Purdy. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Running left is Walker. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 65 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And after the good game last play, this time they say as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive down is successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Here we go, here we go. 7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one good for 37 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks get a bit closer. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Seahawks 21. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Over the middle, complete. It's Henderson. Unable to corral him. He fights through. Now he's loose again. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trevion Henderson, 65 yards. And the Niners have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Purdy now on second down. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
On the give, it's Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, Henderson.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's Purdy. That's taken in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on fourth down. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They'll go play action. Purdy. That is caught by the tight end. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get across the 20, mark them down 23-yard line.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 8.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
On play action, Milrow. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Walker. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try and run it with Walker. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
7 Pirates. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
First down.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
That one is caught beyond the pylon. Cooper, touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now Watkins on the return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They put Kelsey in motion. play action. Here's Purdy. Forced to his right. Now he takes off. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. Give him 11 on the scramble. Give them a new set of downs. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back to the Great Northwest in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Niners first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And as he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's Purdy again, going up top. That is brought in, and he's into the end zone. Travis Etienne, touchdown San Francisco. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready. Come on. Ready.
On the zone read, this is Milrow. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
70 Rangers.
From the gun, it's Milrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A dive and a catch. Incredible.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And mark him down up beyond the 30. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Once more, it's Henderson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down, 49ers.
Here's Purdy. That one on target to Watson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They put Kelsey in motion.
And the 49ers first down.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Now Purdy. He's got his big tight end. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll go play action with Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. To throw again is Milroe. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, They're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
And the 49er first down.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's found his receiver, Butte.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's swung out to ETN. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 9 yards.
Back to the air again is Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Purdy going to put it up again. That's going to be incomplete. Hovering very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. They put Kelsey in motion. 3rd down. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half. It is 2nd and 9.
Tag! 18 Cardinal, 18.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. On is Moody to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get across the 5. It's good coverage. They got him down at the 6.
On the jump. Ready? Panther 60. Panther. Ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Cougar 19, 18, Pioneer. Go.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Slant, Smith and Jigba has it. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
Milroe. That is caught downfield by Cup. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Ready, ready.
First and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
At the 33-yard line.
They go play action now with Milroe. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They'll run the toss with Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Come on, come on. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Throwing is Milroe. Moving outside the pocket to the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now the point after try from Myers. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. A run, and this is Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play action, here's Purdy. Short pass, taken in by Kelsey. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up. Purdy works out of the pistol. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And that is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt. As he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Taken at the 19. It's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. On play action, Milroe exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Seattle.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On the ready from the 32-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 8. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
At the 23-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
Play action. It's Milroe. He's got it at about the 8. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
19-18.
First and goal at the 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Milroe. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. Meyer. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Ellis. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Malik Mustafa.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Great run there. He gets this up close to the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Purdy. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Flushed to his right. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there, as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. Second and 10. On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. The 49ers out to punt this one as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
Mustang nice two.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They run with Walker. Oh, a loose football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, 49ers.
Off the play fake, Purdy. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So, from 37, here's second and 4. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. A ball deep for the end zone. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Buffalo 18. Let's go.
They'll go play action with Milroe. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's Milroe to throw. Right, Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. On first and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Ready? 65. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
79 Broncos. 79.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
69. Ready, run.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And third down coming up.
Ready.
Now Milrow is caught left side by St. Brown. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Here we go. Start.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Second and 7. Again, it's Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind that hole like we've seen in the past, he gets stopped for no gain.
They'll drop to throw. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And he is out of bounds. They'll mark him just shy of the 20. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Come on, Buffalo 18, 19, Lions.
Now it's Milrow. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Milrow. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown. The receiver he was trying to target. And it'll be second down.
Ready? Panther 60, Panthers.
Throwing again, it's Milrow. Hunt brings it in left side. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. All three timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes first and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Here comes second down.
19 Tiger.
Again, it's Milrow. Moving to his right. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's set.
Now a handoff to ETN, and that'll be a pickup of 3. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot